And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are tracking some showers and thunderstorms popping up now along the I-49 corridor between Shreveport and Natchitoches. These storms are producing some gusty winds, and we're tracking some more pop-ups just to the north between Pine Bluff and El Dorado, and on the main line of the cold front starting to approach the I-30 corridor between Texarkana and Little Rock. Now, these storms are starting to produce some gusty winds already as they're kind of coming out of Oklahoma and northern Texas, and we will start to see that make its way into sections of the ArkLaMiss really throughout the course of the late morning hours, closer towards lunchtime, and then linger into the early afternoon hours today. Temperatures are mainly in the mid-70s, so definitely a mild start for this Thursday morning for it to be October 31st. And for dew points, they're also relatively high as well, so there's plenty of moisture for these storms to work with as they make their way across the region later today. Winds have been mainly constant between 5 to 10 miles per hour, mainly out of the south, so it's been allowing for a good flow of some more moist air. Bus stop forecast, we're mostly cloudy. We'll start to see more storms pop up closer towards 8 o'clock today, and then by this afternoon these storms will still be lingering. Pretty much everyone will be kind of topping off around mid to upper 70s, lower 80s for daytime highs. Now, there is a marginal risk, kind of an isolated severe threat for these storms as they begin to pop up, especially once that sun gets up in the sky and we pick up on some more daytime heating, allowing for instability to increase. So gusty winds will be the primary threat we're going to be watching as these storms begin to pop up. There's still a chance there might be an embedded isolated tornadic threat, maybe one, maybe two, if we do happen to see any. By 8 to 10 o'clock this morning, there's that main line kind of crossing the I-30 corridor, and the few storms will be popping up out ahead of it. It's going to be these particular storms we'll kind of be watching in particular, from Ruston down to Winfield, moving into Monroe up to Monticello, kind of ahead of that main line. But notice these storms really ripen up as we get around 2 or 3 o'clock, and that's just because we kick up on the bulk heating hours of the day. So we'll probably see them really ramp up by this early parts of the afternoon, but by that point they're kind of already over us. So really it's going to be further down to Vicksburg, Jonesville, where some more of that gusty wind threat might remain. But pretty much everyone's under that threat to see some gusty winds. It could get as high as 56 miles per hour, and by that point we've reached severe limits when you hit 58. And like I said, the tornadic threat, it's really not anticipated too much. It's just not a zero chance, all right? It's just like 1 to 2 out of a scale of 1 to 10. So it's still on the board. We'll still be watching that. Small hail also may even be a possibility, but like I said, really the winds will be kind of the main thing we're going to be watching throughout the course of this afternoon. But I have 81 degrees for this afternoon. Strong storms possible with the trajectories heading out later on tonight. 6 to 7, there's still going to be probably a few lingering showers, but storms will begin to exit down to our southeast. And for tomorrow, we'll still remain mostly cloudy and temperatures cool off a little bit. However, they're going to be back to the 80s even as we head back into the weekend, and might even still see some lingering rain chances as well. By next week, temperatures, they're still in the mid 80s above average, but we'll have another front potentially arrive Tuesday into Wednesday, sparking up more chances for rain and thunderstorms, and we will be cooling down for once, but returning a bit more seasonal like to the mid and lower 70s. Lows also be cooling off a little bit as well.